What if I told you that transforming your life doesn't require magic, just the right mindset, discipline, and a few brutally honest truths? Jordan Peterson, the world-renowned psychologist and best-selling author, has helped millions find purpose, confront chaos, and build a better life. In this video, we're breaking down Jordan Peterson's top 10 self-improvement tips, backed by psychology, grounded in reality, and capable of transforming your entire existence. Get ready, because what you're about to hear might just change everything. You know, people often ask me, Dr. Peterson, what's the first thing I should do to get my life together? And it's not an easy question to answer, because life is complicated, it's chaotic, it's unpredictable. You're not going to fix it all in one sweeping act of will, but there are things you can do to begin the process of transformation. Simple things that will start to reshape your world. These are not superficial tricks or quick fixes. These are solid, grounded principles that will alter the way you look at yourself, your relationships, and the world. When you begin to implement them, your sense of responsibility will deepen, your confidence will grow, and your life will begin to align with meaning rather than expedience. So let me share with you the 10 self-improvement principles I believe are essential for anyone seeking to become more than they are. They may not all make sense at first, but if you stick with them, you'll begin to see the changes in your life, and they will be profound. 1. Clean your room. Start with what's in front of you. We've all heard the phrase, clean your room. It's become somewhat of a meme, but let me tell you, it's not a joke, it's profound. Life is full of chaos, and chaos breeds disorder. If you look around you, you will see disorder in your environment. Clutter, mess, things out of place. And that's just a reflection of what's happening internally. Your mind, your emotions, your sense of purpose. Cleaning your room isn't just about tidying up. It's about creating order from chaos. Order is the foundation of meaningful existence. When you begin with something as simple as cleaning your room, you are declaring to the world and to yourself that you can handle at least one thing. You are in charge, not the mess. And here's the thing. If you can clean your room, if you can bring order to your immediate environment, you can begin to take control of the larger aspects of your life, your job, your relationships, your mental state. Start small. It's in the smallest actions that the seeds of transformation are sown. So, tidy up your space, reclaim it. You'll feel different immediately, and that small shift will snowball into other areas of your life. 2. Tell the truth. Or, at least, don't lie. Truth is a double-edged sword. It's heavy, it's cutting, and it's uncomfortable. The easy way out is to tell a lie, to smooth things over, to pretend things are fine when they're not. But every lie, no matter how small, corrupts you from the inside out. You begin to fracture your own integrity, your own connection to reality. And eventually, you'll have to maintain a web of lies, which is exhausting and unsustainable. Now, I'm not suggesting that you tell everyone your deepest, darkest secrets. What I'm saying is, don't betray what you know to be true. Speak with honesty, even when it's difficult. If someone asks you how you are, and you're not okay, don't say you're fine if you're not. It's okay to say, I'm struggling right now, but I'm working on it. That is the truth. It's not a confession, it's an acknowledgement of where you are. When you embrace the truth, when you choose honesty over convenience, you are aligning yourself with reality. You are not trying to escape from the hard parts of life. You are meeting them head on, and that is where power lies. 3. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. We live in an age where everyone thinks they have all the answers. The internet has given everyone a platform to broadcast their opinions, and it's tempting to assume that because you know a few things, you know everything. But that's not true. No one knows everything. And every person you meet knows something that you don't. Assume that everyone has something valuable to teach you and listen accordingly. Don't dismiss ideas too quickly just because they don't fit your narrative. Instead, suspend your judgment and listen carefully. Often we shut people down because we've already decided we know more than they do. But when you listen deeply, when you approach every conversation with humility, you open yourself up to new learning. People often surprise you, and by listening, you not only gain new insights, but also build relationships based on mutual respect. You make your world richer by recognizing that others, no matter how different, have something worthwhile to offer. 4. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. This is a point I've made time and again. It's easy to look around the world and criticize everything that's wrong. It's easy to point fingers and say, the world is messed up. We need to fix it. But before you go out there telling the world how to fix itself, ask yourself, is your own house in order? Are you taking care of your health? Are you managing your finances responsibly? Are you treating those closest to you with kindness and respect? If the answer is no, then you need to focus on yourself before you try to fix the world. You can't change others until you change yourself. And here's the thing, when you start to set your house in order, the world around you will begin to shift. It's an inner revolution that ripples outwards. When you get your act together, when you become disciplined, responsible, and compassionate, your actions will naturally inspire those around you to do the same. 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. This one's tough, especially for parents. It's easy to let things slide, to let your children act out, because you don't want to deal with their behavior. But I'll tell you this, if you let your children get away with behavior that irritates you, you're not helping them. You're setting them up for failure in the real world. You must teach your children discipline, responsibility, and respect. If you don't, they will grow into adults who expect the world to bend to their whims. They won't know how to navigate social dynamics, how to work hard, or how to take responsibility for their actions. Correct their behavior even when it's uncomfortable. Teach them that their actions have consequences. And above all, teach them to treat others with respect. If you do this, you're not just making their lives better, you're making the world a better place. 6. Set your own house in order before you criticize others. This principle is a variation of the earlier point, but it's so important it bears repeating. The world is full of people pointing fingers and telling others what they're doing wrong. But if you're not working on yourself, if you're not fixing what's broken in your own life, then your criticism is hollow. Before you criticize the government, the economy, or your friends, ask yourself, what's wrong in my own life? Am I healthy? Am I taking care of my responsibilities? Am I being honest with myself? Fix what you can control first. When you're living with integrity and taking responsibility for your actions, you can start speaking out about the things that matter. But don't waste your time criticizing things you have no control over. Focus on what you can change. 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. In today's world, we're obsessed with shortcuts, quick fixes, fast results. Everyone wants to get rich quick, lose weight fast, and gain success without putting in the hard work. But I'll tell you something, the shortcut is always a trap. It may give you quick rewards, but those rewards are fleeting. True meaning in life comes from the long, hard path. It's about dedicating yourself to something that is worth your time and effort, even if the results don't come immediately. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. This may mean sacrificing instant gratification for long-term growth. It might mean doing something difficult, because you know it's the right thing to do, even if no one else sees it. But in the end, this is what will bring you true fulfillment. 8. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. Your posture speaks volumes. It's not just a matter of looking confident, it's about how you feel about yourself. When you stand up straight, you are sending a signal to the world that you are capable, that you are ready to face whatever challenges come your way. But it's also a signal to yourself. When you hold your head up high, with your shoulders back, you are telling yourself that you are someone who can handle the world. You are worthy of respect. You are strong. This doesn't mean you need to be arrogant or proud, but standing tall is a reminder to yourself that you are in control. You have the power to face whatever comes your way. 9. Be precise in your speech. The words you use shape the way you think and the way others perceive you. If you can't express your thoughts clearly, how can you expect others to understand you? If you can't articulate your feelings, how can you expect to solve your problems? Being precise in your speech forces you to think clearly. It forces you to refine your ideas. The more precise you are, the more you communicate your inner world to others, and the better you understand yourself. Don't speak in vagaries. Don't speak just to fill the silence. Speak with intention. It will make you more articulate, more respected, and more confident. 10. Don't bother children when they are skateboarding. This is a metaphor for life's challenges. Sometimes we want to protect others from all harm. We don't want them to fail. But here's the truth. Failure is part of growth. Children need to take risks. They need to explore. They need to experience the edge of their abilities. And you too need to embrace challenges. Don't be afraid of failure. Step into the unknown. The only way to grow is to push yourself beyond what you think is possible. Don't be afraid of falling. Falling is part of learning. The more you risk, the more you grow. Closing thoughts. Self-improvement isn't about overnight transformation. It's about the consistent application of these principles, day in and day out. It's about making small changes that compound over time. You can't control everything, but you can control yourself. And when you do, your life will begin to align with the deeper, more meaningful things. You'll find strength, purpose, and fulfillment in ways you never thought possible. So, start today. Pick one principle, implement it, and see what happens. You're capable of more than you think. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing tips and motivational content. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and let me know in the comments which principle you're going to start implementing today. Remember, your journey of self-improvement starts with small, intentional actions. You've got this. Stay strong, stay focused. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.